Aquarius, welcome to the Daily Pick a Card and birthday reading for October 6th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 3 of diamonds. If you were born before sunrise, you are actually yesterday's card, which was a 4 of diamonds. All right, so I'm going to read each card and then all together for the collective. We'll talk about what kind of energy we might bump up into today, being a 3 of diamonds day, and how we might navigate the card's messages. Then we're going to wish a very special birthday message to you, 3 of diamonds. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in raising your vibration, giving you that energy you're going to need to manifest. All right, let's turn over card number 1. What do we have on this 3 of diamonds day? A 5 of spades. Well, I like the 5s. They can be a challenge for sure, but every challenge with a 5 gets you that step closer to your true soul self. This is a challenge from source. You are to do your best in the situation because source will help you if you do. If you are working toward your life path, your service, what you want to become better with, you will have all the help that you can stand. I mean, the 5s are beautiful in that respect. You put in the work and you're going to see the return. And what that return is with the 5 of spades is some healthy choices. Now, this is the time to access a situation that you're experiencing for better health. Now, that's mentally and physically. It is looking for remedies and cures, what you need, not necessarily what you want, for improved health. It's done through meditation, introspection. It is really having a search, inner search, to find that exact aha moment of what you know will be better for you. So it is a transition, but it's a transition for the better. So it's good. We've got Jupiter energy here. Jupiter is the one that just brings this joy to whatever the situation, expands it. It's just this bright light that will point you in the right direction. It's up to you to take it, right? But it really is a work of deconstructing. You want to get rid of what's not working for you and head towards what will, or at least keep trying, because this is a trial and error card as well. It's just learning through mistakes. You'll land on the right one eventually, but as I said, if you're doing it for the best that you can do, you will receive that manifesting help at your best. It's a great card for that. It is judgment in the major arcana. So, that just dessert for making good choices, being accountable, being truthful. That's another element of the 5s. And really kind of accepting what consequences you end up with for your efforts and picking it up and going again. There's just little downtime with a 5. It's going to be a pretty interesting day. We'll talk about that 3 of diamonds energy in a minute, but this is really going to be kind of fun. Oh, wow, we got another 5. Card number 2, 5 of hearts. Well, this is interesting to get here too, because now we're looking at some deeper emotional transition that needs to happen. This is really actively actively healing through art. It can be through art, it can be through just having that meditation. I always think of like chakra meditations because it's really taking care of yourself at the core being. Chakras are all on the inside. They heighten your aura. So if you can take a look at what is difficult at the moment and try to have a change of perspective thinking. It's going to take a little work, it's going to take a little focus, but you need to find the passion for conquering something that has you beside yourself. These fives are all about recognizing what hasn't been working, accepting that, and moving on with it. It is a card that really wants you to do better. It will help in any way possible if you sign up for the dirt, right? Sometimes it's not clean. And sometimes you've got to throw it away because it is so not serving you. Minimize. Get down to the bare bones of what's going on physically and mentally and emotionally. Sign up for the work and give yourself a big hug. This is you taking care of you in every which way possible. This is really pretty beautiful, and I'm definitely getting the vibe to do some chakra clearing, do some light meditations. It's so light. It feels so light that you could just go out and take a couple of breaths. How you've got to collect yourself in order to focus on something, or you don't get the focus that is necessary. This is necessary focus. So you really want to ground, whatever that means for you. There's lots of ways to do it out there. And if you're stuck, think about your modality. Are you a fixed sign? Are you a mutable? Or are you a cardinal? Because any resistance to doing the work, any resistance to hearing this message at all, puts you in that fixed realm of things. That fixed signs resist. Mutable, you just can't decide on which way to go. Cardinal, tend to ignore it and say, oh, I got bigger fish to fry. This is, I'll get back to it. I'll put it on the list. So look to that, because what is that, you ask? I'm going to tell you. It is all about how we undermine our development, our growth, where we're headed, what we want to do. Are we afraid? Every time you stiffen your back and say, that's not me, look at that, because that maybe that's not for me, but the stiffening. Why do you stiffen? Dig a little deeper down into that. And why is it you can't decide? Where does that ungrounded indecision, how is that serving? That's the question we need to ask and get past that. And how do you do it? It is asking guidance. It is asking your daimon, your spirit guides, for the help. It's okay. You question, right? Why am I so resistant to this idea that maybe I could clean my act a little bit, or I could focus on that thing that made me feel uncomfortable? It's time. This is asking why, and then seeing what desire came up. What was the impulse? right? Or were you just blocked in that indecision? Then you accept that as a mirrored part of you. And guess what? It's ready to be healed. That's the beauty of it. It's going to come in the right measure at the right time. Never fear, because you can ask your daimon with your best intentions and your deepest gratitude for help you by co-creating with you Jupiter energy. I just got done saying how these fives are an invitation from your daimon. It's the best invitation. It's related to that Jupiter energy. It's healthy. It's going to feel good. So it's time to look at a situation for betterment. It's meeting and conquering the challenge. It's going to be hard truths about yourself, but that self-discovery is golden. This is where you do the work. So you got to do a little tweaking on the perspective and introspection and find those healthier habits. Okay? Oof. 3 of Diamonds day, too. I can't wait to get to that part. Oh, my goodness. Okay, card number 3. We are looking at the 8 of Spades. Exactly what I was talking about. We've got to do some kind of meditation around this, and the answer will come if you just say to yourself, okay, all right, I'm good. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to really pay attention. I'm going to sit and I'm going to understand that I'm being asked to do this from source. All right, this is your spirit guides saying it's time for this. Here's an opportunity. We're going to make it really clear. All you got to do is take a moment to let something surface. And when you do, you pull the thread on that. This is Rahu energy. So Rahu, you might want to go to your chart and have a look as to what is there for you. Rahu is where you are constantly, forever and ever in this lifetime, being encouraged to explore and experiment. It's not easy. If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth it. So it's hard work, but it pays off endlessly. It's like a 5 working for you all the time. It is you really understanding where your future lies. It's going to help. It gets activated around the age of 42. So you might want to look back, see what was happening at that time, or where you are at the moment, or, what you envision your future to look like. 42, it is then that it really comes to push and shove you in that direction. It's a great card for that. So it is Hanged Man energy as well in the cards of truth. This is the Chariot, but the reds are the Hangman. The blacks are the Chariot. So it's a given that if we do this in the right way, right, we're going to get it done. Because what is the Chariot? The Chariot is mind, body, and heart all doing the work together. Isn't that beautiful? And that's what we have here. Success waiting for us once we find a focus. Oh, this is so good. All right, opportunity for self-validation. Oof, that just gives me tingles. I love it. All right, so let's talk about this 3 of Diamonds day and what that means under that kind of energy. We've got the Rahu here. The chart of the day has the Two of Hearts there. So it's definitely got that possibilities of making that heartfelt connection, which is really pretty sweet when you think about it. It's moon energy, so it's going to be coming through in that intuition, that gut check. You're going to understand it much better with that in mind. And with the fertility that the Two of Hearts gives you for making that connection, you still have to do the work. It's an opportunity, but there you go. That's how beautiful it can end up being. And just also that the chart also has the Five of Spades in it. That is in the Mercury position. So Libra season, being an air sign, is connected to that Mercury and Venus. Okay, so, and we're looking at cardinal energy as well here. So you may feel those tendencies to put it on the back burner. I'll deal with it tonight. Blah, blah, blah. Don't. Take a moment, plan a moment. Just planning it sets the ball rolling in the right direction. Source will see that, feel that, your intentions, and make it happen for you. You'll get the opportunity. This is Empress energy with the Two of Hearts in the Rahu chart of the day. So it's beautiful, right? And the Spades, that Mercury energy, that is a really lovely communications element to this. So look to see what you have in your chart in the Mercury position, because it will help. And where your Jupiter is, that can give you even more direction. So what is a Three of Diamonds? What do we look like when we have the life of a Three of Diamonds? Well, it's Mars energy, right? So it's action oriented. It's kind of a non-stop existence. It's very hardworking. It is always struggling, always trying to tread water. There's very little downtime in a three's existence. It's temperance energy. So it's constantly being reminded of what that means for you, trying to find that sweet balance, that sweet spot where you are taking care of yourself, that alchemy of life. Not an easy thing to do. So three's lives in general is living a life of constant opportunities cropping up and presenting themselves, having to grab the moment and run with it. It is connecting to values as well because of the diamonds. It is about your skills, your talents, your finances. So under this umbrella of today, we are touching on all of the suits energy here. We've got remedies and cures. We've got emotional wellness. We've got the Three of Diamonds in how we take care of ourselves, how we value ourselves is the real energy at work here today. So it is a test of your values, basically. So that's what we are having on our plate today. So what kind of lower vibration energy could we bump up into with that Three of Diamonds out there? So you could be feeling a little disconnect, and you could be feeling under stress. Do I have the time to do this work today? I don't know if I do. Or vain. I don't need that. I'm good. Or feeling a little lazy. I'm so tired. I just can't. I can't get out of bed today. Don't cheat yourself. That's another undermining possibility with a Three of Diamonds. So Stay out of those situations if you can. And if you run up into them, again, pull the thread on it, question it, accept what you find, and ask for help. All right, let's move on to the birthday. Happy birthday, Three of Diamonds. Let's see what you get for your Creativity Oracle. This is your invitation for the year to focus and raise your energy levels so that your vibration is so vibrant that you are able to draw on that to manifest when you need to. Love that you got the sunflower and the tiger. This is just really fun, isn't it? Confidence. Know and feel this affirmation beyond a doubt. I am all that I need to get what I want. You are all that you need to be to get what you want. Constant trying. Yeah. My father was a Three of Diamonds, Pisces, but yeah, very, very busy. always taking risks and gambling. And that's another aspect of the Three of Diamonds, not like with money and having a gambling problem in Vegas or anything. No, but just that taking risks in life and just not really worried, that Pisces energy, stepping off on an adventure of the Fool energy. It's pretty interesting. So you are all that you need. That is correct to get what you want. So being cardinal energy here, what does that say about you? And being in that Uranus energy as well. It is very creative. It is so inventive. This is all of the energy that we are in today. And this is your life. You have vision beyond the five senses. Yours goes so deep that you feel your way through life. Emotionally inspiring. It's you who can find a way to keep your balance, right? However, is there some suppression of your talents? That's a part of what your Libra-ness is all about, being in the second decan. So it could be that holding yourself in that higher vibration of thought, when there would be a whole lot of things that you could improve upon for your foundation. Being a diamond, right? You want that concrete vibration. The diamonds are the roots of the tree. It's earthy, grounded. However, it's a cardinal sign. So you've got both of those working for you and against you. It's just the catch-22. It is you being a natural force of nature, smooth talker. You're the quiet voice that just disrupts. Pushing your agenda, you cardinal you. Or the other way around, just this insecure procrastinator. So if that is you, then you know this card is for you. Both ways, this is really addressing a very basic check-in for you. So I love that you get this. It's really something that is very timely to come up for you. All right, let's take a look at the cards of truth before we see how we can relate this back to your chart. The Ace of Hearts. Oh, that is sweet. this is the perfect opportunity to connect with something peaceful and secure, supporting everything that a Three of Diamonds is looking for in this lifetime. So good for you. This is really something that is going to support you in doing exactly this. So again, make the effort and you will get the rewards. That is definitely what this card is talking about. So, how does this relate to your chart? So, you want to look at your ecliptic path. That's that King of Diamonds. That is that generosity along the way. So, every time that you can support others, you will find that support being returned to you. It's through crisis, Pluto energy with the kings, and it's change. But that is something you are used to. What you're doing is finding balance. And how do you do that? Sun. Look at the sun card. You've got the Ace of Spades. So every opportunity, every up and down, every transition, every time you have to throw something out and start searching for something new, you got to take a moment and see, how does that help? How does that really, is it for my soul growth or is it for my ego growth? You are a diamond. You know, you like the diamondy, flashy, fun, easy. And a Three of Diamonds does not have that. Not that I know of. They're always in a struggle. I have not met a Three of Diamonds that isn't trying to figure out a better way. Aren't we all? But yes, diamond suit especially. So for that Ace of Spades in your sun position, this is you really searching for that deep truth about you. So if you can stay in that vibration, you will do wonders for yourself. The interesting thing about your ecliptic being that King of Diamonds relates back to the Pluto position because of it being Pluto place. The Two of Diamonds. So it is constantly thinking that you've found it. You've got the golden ring. You've got it. You found the end of the rainbow, only to discover that no, you don't. You got to follow your heart. That's your Rahu, emotionally taking stock all the time, asking that sun position, Ace of Spades, what's it serving? And go from there. And for you, being also Uranus led, you've got that Six of Hearts in the Uranus position. It's a beautiful position for you to have there because it is all about getting the recognition for the work. If you can figure out your chart, you'll figure out how to get exactly what you want. Not only what you need, but also what you want. Having that Ace of Spades in the Ace Sun position is golden. That really, 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 really works for you. All right? Okay. That's all. All right. That's it. Okay. Let's see what you get for your Wishcraft. Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. Yeah, you know, just a little figuring it out and you are there. Truly, just ask yourself what the situation that looks so damn good, what's it going to serve? How can I feed my soul, right? with this? How can I take it so that it's a learning experience for me? Every time you can do that, you are going to raise your vibration beyond measure. Beautiful. All right, everyone. Carpe diem. Stay kind and curious as you journey creatively.